So, I am so excited about bringing this message. Oh my goodness. So, I'm going to start at Joshua 15, and I'm going to start at the end of Joshua 15. And let's see, because this is what really this is what attracted my eye, and this is what drew me into this. And so it's going to be 15 and 62. And Nebshan, this is talking about the inheritance of Judah, the tribe of Judah. And Nebshan, and forgive me because I don't have my native tongue, and these words are from my native tongue. So I ask the Lord to discern to me the best that I can understand, because I have been robbed. So bear with me. And Nibshan, and the city of salt, and Engedi, 6 cities with their villages. So Engedi, I saw Engedi in Psalm of Songs. And in Engedi, it was the vineyards. And these were actually, I believe to be, because Song of Songs belongs to Solomon. These are the vineyards that he had to work. He said he was as dark as the sun, black as the sun. You know, the sun is pretty black because it's burnt up. So he had to work these vineyards in Engedi. And it made me look up Engedi. I Googled it. And when I Googled it, it says that they are, Engedi are these lush vineyards of grapes, plush. And these were lands that were able to hold giants. You know, giants have to eat a lot because they have a lot, have to consume a lot of calories. And these lands were so plush, and they were able to grow foods as big for a giant to eat. The clusters of grapes were so big that the men had to carry it like a lumber tree to take it back to show the children of Israel. Yeah, they had to carry it on a pole. That's how big a cluster of grapes were. So yeah, this was some good land in Engedi. And in the description it says that these lands belonged to supposed or said to be belonging to royal estates. So I got that off my chest because I'm just like super excited about that. Royalty, this belongs to royalty. So I was stating that in one video, I can't recall, that there was only one tribe that was preserved in the name of, for the sake of David. And that one tribe was Judah only. So let me read that to you. That is not how I practiced it, but that's how it's going. So let's see. I'm going to go to 1 Kings 11:26. And it says, 11:26. Wait a minute. Nope. 1 second. Sorry. I know it's 1 Kings. 1 Kings 12 and 20. And it came to pass when all Israel heard that Jeroboam was come again, that they sent and called him unto the congregation, and made him king over all Israel. There was none that followed the house of David, but the tribe of Judah only. So back in 1 Kings 11 and let's see, 11 and 30, I'll start. And Asa caught the new garment that was on him and rent it in 12 pieces. That's representation of the 12 tribes of Israel. And he said to Jeroboam, take thee 10 pieces. So he told him, take 10 pieces of this ripped garment, okay? He ripped it into 12, and he said, take 10 pieces of this ripped garment. And he said to Jeroboam, take thee 10 pieces, for thus saith the Lord, the God of Israel, behold, I will rend the kingdom out of the hand of Solomon, and will give 10 tribes to thee. So he's taking the land from Solomon because Solomon has really upset the Lord. Solomon 11. Solomon takes foreign wives. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh. Sorry, my pen was in the way. Women of the Moabites. You remember Moab. I do a story about Balak and Balaam. And Balak sent for Balaam to come and take the land from... he's coming to take the land. I'm sorry, my refrigerator just started acting. So, Balak, the Moabite, sent for Balaam. He was, I want to say like a witch doctor. And he wanted him to curse the children of God, because there were so many of them, and he just knew that they were getting ready to come take the land. Plus, everybody was scared of the children of God because, they had crossed the Red Sea on dry land and killed the pharaohs that was coming to take them back into slavery. So a lot of people was just really scared of these children of God. And he said they cover the earth. There is so many of them. They're just taking over, So, he sent for Balaam to kill him, and he was a Moabite. Also, when they came into the land, the Moabite wouldn't give the children of Israel bread and water and things like that to eat and drink along the way. So, the Lord don't deal with these women. But Solomon did. So the women of the Moabites, the Ammonites, the Edomites, which Edomites, they were from Edom, Esau. But, Esau despised his birthrights, So the Lord is just telling them, the Zidonians and the Hittites, he's telling them, just don't deal with these kind of women. Of nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you. For surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon clave unto these in love. He loved these kind of women. He loved them. I'm going to go on down. And for Solomon went after Ashtoreth. That's 5, 11 and 5. The the goddess of the Zidonians. Then after Milcom, the abomination of the Ammonites. Goddess. When you hear words like goddess and gods, the little G with an S on it, that's devil worshiping. And Solomon did evil in the sight of the Lord, and went not fully after the Lord as did David his father. Then did Solomon build a high place for Chemosh, the abomination of the Moab. He building statues for him now. In the hill that is before Jerusalem. And for Moloch, the abomination of the children of Ammon. And likewise did he for all his strange wives, which burnt incense and sacrificed unto their gods. And the Lord was angry with Solomon, because his heart was turned from the Lord, God of Israel, which had appeared unto him twice. So the Lord is bringing up enemies against Solomon now. Once the wisest man in the kingdom, the most adored and loved king, is now oppressing his people. So Ahijah meets Jeroboam, who is the son of Nebat, 11:26, an Ephraite of Zered, is an Ephraite of Zered. Solomon's servant, whose mother name was Zurah, a widow woman, even he lifted up his hand against the king. Now, this widow woman, so this young man, let me just read a little further. And this was the cause that he lifted up his hand against the king Solomon. Solomon built Milo and repaired the breaches of the city of David for his father. And the man Jeroboam was a mighty man of valor. And Solomon, seeing the young man that he was industrious, he made him ruler over all the charge of the house of Joseph. So I'm gonna get back. This is Jeroboam is actually Solomon's brother, because this woman was one of the widows that was put away because the oldest son. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Absalom was the oldest son or not. But Absalom wanted his father's kingdom, and he went into all of his father's concubines. So these women were locked away. So this is, I don't know, he's some kind of kin to Solomon. So, Ahijah has met Jeroboam and told him to take 10 pieces of the ripped garment, because he's a messenger of the Lord, and he's telling him that the Lord is going to give him 10 of the tribes of Israel. So I'm going to go over to 12 and 16. So these people, they came to Rehoboam, and they're asking him to, if you'll take this yoke that your father Solomon put on our necks, we'll follow you, we'll worship you, just do us right, Rehoboam, because your father done, he done put a stress on us. So in 16, so when all Israel saw that the king hearkened not unto them, The people answered the king, saying, What portion have we in David? Neither have we inheritance in the son of Jesse. To your tents, O Israel. Now see to thy own house, David. So Israel departed unto their tents. So he telling them, y'all, David, go, be gone. But as for the children of Israel, which dwelt in the cities of Judah, Rehoboam reigned over them. I'm sorry, that was Jeroboam that was telling the people to go ahead and go to their tents, that they are David. That's Jeroboam, the one that's to inherit 10 of the tribes of Israel. Because I couldn't find it, but the tribe of Gilead, which belongs to Joseph's children, Ephraim and Manasseh, they are that portion also. So that's the two tribes that's missing, Judah and Gilead. Like I said, I couldn't find it. I have read it. I just couldn't locate it. So Jeroboam is telling them that they are David, and he didn't hearken to the people. So he already messing up. But as for the children of Israel, which dwelt in the cities of Judah, Rehoboam reigned over them. Rehoboam reigned over them. That was Solomon's son. So the Lord keeps his promise. Then King Rehoboam sent Adoram, who was over the tribute, which I believe tribute is your tithes and offerings, monies. And all Israel stoned him with stones, that he died. Therefore King Rehoboam made speed to get him up to his chariot to flee to Jerusalem. So Israel rebelled against the house of David unto this day. And it came to pass, when all Israel heard that Jeroboam was come again, that they sent and called him unto the congregation, and made him king over all Israel. There you go, he got the 10 tribes. There was none that followed the house of David, but the tribe of Judah only. I hope I slowed that down and gave that to you right. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So there, out of all the tribes of Israel, there is none but the house of Judah. None but the tribe of Judah. So, I'm going to go back down to 11 and 32. But he shall have one tribe for my servant David's sake, and for Jerusalem's sake, the city which I have chosen out of all the tribes of Israel. Because that they have forsaken me, and have worshipped Ashtoreth, the goddess of the Zidonians, Shemash, the god of the Moabites, and Milcom, the god of the children of Ammon, and have not walked in my ways, to do that which is right in my eyes, and to keep my statutes and my judgments, as did David his father. Howbeit, I will not take the whole kingdom out of his hand, but I will make him prince all the days of his life. But for David, my servant's sake, whom I chose, because he kept my commandments and my statutes. But I will take the kingdom out of his son's hand, and will give it unto thee, even 10 tribes. He's going to give these 10 tribes to Jeroboam. And unto his son will I give him one tribe, that David my servant may have a light always before me in Jerusalem, the city which I have chosen me to put my name there. And the city that he chose, that one tribe, was Judah. There was none that followed the house of David but the tribe of Judah only. And Gilead. So I'm going to go back to I'm trying to say a whole lot real quick. I hope I'm not jumping around too much. So, I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to go to 1 Samuel 27 and 6. Try to mark my pages. So David has fled to the Philistines. He have fled over by the Philistines because Saul is still hunting him. And, he's just trying to get out of Saul's eyesight. So he's with Achish. Achish, I'm going to say. And David dwelt with Achish. That's 1 Samuel 27 and 3. At Gath, he and his men, every man with his household, even David with his 2 wives, Abigail and Ahinoam. And it was told Saul that David was fled to Gath, and he sought no more again for him. Because every time Saul went after David, David always got the ups on him. And David said unto Achish, if I have now found grace in thine eyes, let them give me a place in some town in the country, that I may dwell there. For why should thy servant dwell in the royal city with thee? Then Achish gave him Ziklag that day. Wherefore Ziklag pertaineth unto the kings of Judah unto this day. Ziklag. So Ziklag is a country that belongs to the royal estate, along with the city of salt that I already read to you, along with En-Gedi, with the 6 cities in it. Hey, that royal estate is something else. So I goes and I follow the verse here um, 15 and 31. 15 and 31. And it's saying, I see Ziklag is mentioned. So I go over and I'm going to start at 21, 15 and 21. No, 20. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Judah. This is the land that they inherited. This is the tribe of Judah. Look, this is more land than anybody got. This a lot of land. I'm not going to read all of this land, but I'm going to read some of this land. And you could go back in and you can go to Joshua 15 and you can start at Joshua 20. Really, you can start at Joshua 12 because Caleb, Joshua 13, 15 and 13, because Caleb was given a portion among the tribe of the children of Judah, according to the commandment of the Lord. So he got the city of Arba. He got the city of Hebron. He got he went in and fought the 3 sons of Anak, and he got he renamed the city Dibber, but Kirjathsepher was the name of the city at first. So he got a portion of amongst Judah. So then you go down here to 20 and 21, and the uttermost cities of the tribe of the children of Judah toward the coast of Edom southward were Kabzeel, Eder, Jagur, Kenna, Damona, Adada, Kadesh, Hazor, Athman, Zeph, Telem, Bela, Hazor, Haddatah, Kiriath, Herzon, Hazor, Amon, Shema, Maladah, Hazar, Gada, Heshman, Bethpelet, Hazashah, Beersheba, and Bezereth, Bela, Azim, Eltalad, Chisel, Hormah, Ziklag, Madmannah, Sansannah, Leboath, Shelham, and Raman. All the cities were 29 with their villages. 29 with their villages. And in the valley, Eshtaol, Zorah, Ashna, Zanoah, Engannim, Taphel, Enam, Jarmuth, Adullam, Soka, Azekah, Sharon, Adalatham, Gedorah, Gittorethium, 14 cities with their villages, Zenin, Hadashah, Magdagad, Delian, Mespah, Jothel, Lachish, Bosca, Eglon, Kaban, Laman, and Kitlish, Gethera, Bethdagon, Nama, Makkedah, 16 cities with their villages, Lebna, Ether, Ashan, Jephthah, Ashna, Nizib, Killa, Akzib, Mershash, 9 cities with their villages, Ekron, with her towns and her villages, Ekron, even unto the sea, all that lay near Ashdod, with their villages, Ashdod, with her towns and her villages, Gaza, with her towns and her villages, unto the river of Egypt, and the great sea, and the border thereof. And I'm just at 47. And it goes all the way to 63. Let me just go ahead and finish reading them. I'm almost there. And in the mountains, Shamir, and Jatir, and Soka, and Dananah, and Kirch. I just said it over here, because that's the portion that Caleb got. Kirjathsana, which is Debir. It said it here. It's Dibber. And Anab, and Eshtemoa, and Enem, and Goshen. Goshen was in Egypt. That was the land that they was on, and the Egypts got upset about it. I'm sorry. Holon and Gilo, 11 cities with their villages. Arab and Duma and Eshan and Janu and Beth-Tafu and their villages. And Humata and Kirjath Araba, which is Hebron, and Zior, 9 cities with their villages. Mayon, Carmel, Zeph, Juttah, Jezreel, Joktham, Zano, Cain, Gibeah, Timnah, 10 cities with their villages. Halhol, Bethzer, and Gidor, and Mara, and Bethanah, and Eltekon, 6 cities with their villages. Kirjathbaal, which is Kirjath Jearim, and Rabbah, 2 cities with their villages. In the wilderness, Beth-Rahan, Beth-Araba, Midden, and Sekaka, and Nibshan, and the city of Salt, and En-Gedi, 6 cities with their villages. As for the Jesuits, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the children of Judah could not drive them out. But the Jesuits dwelt with the children of Judah at Jerusalem until this day. So now, we got the kings in Ziklag. That's a part of the estate of Judah until this day. David, let's see, let me get right there. Where I hope I wrote it down. So we understand that Judah is the only tribe that the Lord held on to. Now, mind you, that the Lord afflicts. He sends, he tests you. He sends you through a trial. Now, Jacob, he gave Esau Mount Seir. Now this is the child that didn't love him so much. But he gave him Mount Seir. He just gave it to him. Because he's a faithful God. But then you got Jacob, who was the chosen. He got sent down to Egypt. And got put into slavery. The Egyptians took them and made them the slaves for 400 years. So 11 and 39, he says, he's telling Solomon, or he's telling Jeroboam that he's going to give him 10 of the tribes, and he's going to give one tribe to David, his servant. And that's the tribe of Judah. And he says, and I will for this afflict the seed of David. He's going to afflict them, but not forever. Wow. So he really afflicted two tribes of Israel, Judah and Gilead, which is Joseph, Ephraim, and Manasseh. And just let me give you a little confirmation to that so you understand that. So, and there fell 17 and 5. And there fell 10 portions of Manasseh beside the land of Gilead and Bashan, which were on the other side of Jordan. And so just all of Joshua 17 just talks about Gilead. How this is the tribe that's associated with the land of Gilead. The other 10 tribes, they went on their merry way. But the Lord afflicted, he afflicted Judah. The rest of the tribes got to just go on their merry way, just like Esau, who despised his birthrights, he went on and he got Mount Cern, Seir, and no affliction to him. But the Lord seems to afflict those whom he loves. And all of this land that I named off to you from Joshua, it should be that's a lot of land. That's a lot of cities. That's a lot of villages. That's a lot of mountains. That's a lot of valleys. And between this land and the land that Ephraim and Manasseh got, and these are the ones that the Lord have decided to love. And in loving them, he afflicted them. These are the tribes that were taken into slavery. So I'm believing that anyone who ancestors were slaves in the United States of America come from the tribe of Judah. We are Judeans. We are the lost tribe. And all that land that I just named off, because Manasseh and Ephraim, they got a nice little bit of land too. We got the whole city of Jerusalem. The whole city. Grapeyards and cities of salt alone is 6 cities. Now you just think about 6 cities. So you got your city of New Orleans. You got your city of Bogalusa. You got your city of Franklinton. You got your city of Hammond. You got your city of Covington. You got your city of... Put this in real time. Look how much land this is. Go back and read it. This is the inheritance to the lost tribe of Judah. This your inheritance. You ain't gonna get yours from this United States of America. Guess what? All them people that they deporting and letting come into the United States, they letting them come on over here. They gonna get caught in this slave system. All them that they letting come over here, they getting them off that land. They taking them off this land. All them Arabs they let come over here and get them all this money to open up all of Arabs. Sorry. They let come over here and open up all these stores, and the black people like, well, when we gonna get ours? When we gonna get ours? That's why you need to take your time and read your Bible, because guess what? This is yours. Cities of salt? Can you imagine your whole city where you live at being filled with nothing but salt? Can you imagine a whole city just with grapes and vineyards? You know how much wine you can make? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not even a drinker. I do like a little cream sherry Taylor every now and then. But can you imagine that? Imagine that. This what belongs to the lost tribe of Judah. You are Judeans. We are that lost tribe. And the kings that's getting ready to come over here and get us over the river Euphrates that dries up. Or is supposedly drying up. I don't know. I can't see. They're going to come over, these kings that's still there till this day in Ziklag. Are the kings that's coming over here for the lost tribe of Judah. And I will afflict the seed of David, but not forever. Oh my goodness. There was none that followed the house of David but the tribe of Judah only. We in there, y'all. We in there. It's best to be obedient. Break out of these systems so you can get your inheritance. Go get it. I'll go get it. Go get it. Your blessing. It's show time. Woo. I think I said everything I wanted to say. I think I did in under an hour. All right, yours. All right, yours. All right. Go get yours. This is what I'm trying to say. Go get your inheritance. You are kings and queens of royal estates. Get yours, because I'm going to get mine. Stay blessed.